Yeah. Uh, Hi, we are group number 35, and this is our presentation regarding organization strategies. So, we selected our company Ford. So, and our group members are Pawan, Ajay, Satvik, Tanish, and myself, Prasanna Kumar. So, Tanish will start the presentation. Yeah, Tanish.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Today I will be giving you a quick but a focused look at a Ford Motor Company, one of the most recognized automotive brand in the world, and how it is positioning itself in an industry that's undergoing a massive transformation. So, company background: Ford was founded in 1903, and his headquarter in Michigan, US. It best known for its two main brands, Ford and Lincoln. Over the decades, the company has built held a massive reputation for producing passenger cars, SUV, trucks, and now electric vehicles. What sets Ford apart is it a strategic intent and I got to become market and the competition. The global automotive industry is very massive. It is projected to reach over like $6.6 trillion by 2032. But it is also one of the most competitive market out there. Ford currently holds about 5.1% of the market share. It is especially strong in the North America, Europe, with a growing footprint in emerging markets. Competitively, Ford is up against some of the biggest name in the game like Toyota, General Motors, Tesla, and Satellite. Um, and Stellantis. Each of these company is pushing hard on the electrification, automation, and digital mobility, and Ford has to keep up. Industry shift, like what really driving change in the industry are the three big shifts: electrification, autonomous driving, and smart mobility. In electrification vehicles, EVs are no longer a niche, they are going in mainstream. Autonomous driving companies are racing to create a self-driving technology that's both safe and scalable. Smart mobility. Like cars today aren't just vehicles, they are digitalized ecosystem on wheels. Ford is a big move in electrification with a model like the Mustang Mach E and the electric F-150 Lightning. It's investing 1 billion in EVs infrastructure and battery technology. In terms of autonomy and mobility, it's developing advanced driver assistance system and exploring new business models like a connected vehicle service and even a fleet-based ride sharing. This is more than just a reacting to the market. Ford is actively shaping the future, aligning its legacy with the next generation transportation. To and at the last, I will say that the Ford stands at a critical point in its history. It has over like 120 years of the experience behind, but it's looking ahead and embracing the innovation, electrification, and the smart mobility. Its mission to be the world's most trusted company is more relevant than ever, especially in a world where the trust, technology, and sustainability are driver consumer decision. Thank you for. And next slide will be speak about one of my fellow colleague.
Hi, myself Pawan Kalyan. Today I'm going to explain about the strategic position of external analysis and internal analysis of the Ford. And we are going to explain about the strategic analysis on the basis of Porter's five forces. And the Porter's forces are threat of new entrants and bargaining power of suppliers and bargaining power of buyers, threat of substitutes and competitive rivalry. In threats of new entries, the level is too low. Building an automotive brand demands multi-billion dollars plans, sophisticated, and compliance with stringent safety and environmental rules. These barriers keep most newcomers at bay, even in the fast-growing EV space, where capital outlays for battery plants and software stacks are environments. When it comes to bargaining power of suppliers, the level it is in a moderate level. For generic parts, Ford can switch vendors, but for critical items, most visible semiconductors and advanced battery cells, there are only a few specialized suppliers that that concentration give those suppliers some leverage and exposes for to disruption as seen during the 2021 to 23 chip shortage. And the third one is bargaining power of buyers. In this Porter 5.4, the third one power of buyers level is too high, and the customers enjoy dozens of viable alternatives from legacy rivals such as Toyota and GM to pure play EV brands like Tesla. Online price comparison makes it easy to detect. So Ford must keep prices sharp and continuously refresh futures to retain share. And the threat of substitutes and the level is high, two substitution rates are hitting simultaneously. Ride hailing and car subscription modules reduce the need to own a vehicle at all. While Agile EV startup challenges the internal combustion portfolio that still funds much of Ford's cash flow. And the last one is competitive rivalry. Competitive rivalry. Competitive rivalry in this level is very high. Globally, incumbents are pouring billions into electrification, launching price wars, and racing to secure battery supply. That escalates advertising spend and squeezes margins. And the next slide is going to explain about the strategic position, internal analysis on the basis of VRIO. Can you please change the next slide, Satya, please? Yeah, in this slide, VRIO analysis. VRIO means valuable, rare, immutable, and organized. In this, the key resources are a strong brand recognition and the EV R&D investments, Bluewell, City, and Matchy. Global manufacturing capabilities. In VRIO analysis, there are resource and capability, brand technology scale. The valuable is okay, and the rare immutable organization are no. The organized by S, and temporarily competitive advantage were more. And advanced EV platforms, they are more valuable and rare, no. Organized as comparatively temporary competitive advantage. And when it can come and last, supply chain and legacy systems, the sustainable competitive advantage will be more invaluable. There's no on all sectors like valuable, rare, immutable, and organization are more. And thank you. And the next slide is going to explain the mind. Right.
Uh, yeah. So as we know that we are doing our presentation. So while we doing code, so we need like some strategies choices. So what we suggest is so right the coming to the right model or current model. So revenue from car sales, leasing and services. So we have such as Ford Pass kind of thing, and moving to ICE to EVs and software services. So what was the transformation strategies these as? So the Ford Plus strategy focus on customer relationship and connectivity. So when we apply the hands of matrix to this uh, strategy, so first was the market presentation and product development, market development and diversification. So in every step we are boosting using EV sales and launching new EV autonomous and everything the EV market needs they have done in India, Africa, and the mobility service is also included in this EV. So coming to the graph, we included that. what was the market penetration, development, and product development, diversification. So everything was increasing risk and maintaining the sales in the high level. So coming to the next slide. So as I will continue that. SSA.
Good afternoon. My name is Godwin, and I'm here to talk about the strategic choice, which is made by Boma Strategy Clock we used in the slide. As we can all see in the first position, 3, hybrid strategy for balance cost and differentiate via Ford, investing 50 billion in EVs, which means electronic vehicle, by 2026, while maintaining affordability, e.g. F-150 Lightning start at $500 per car. And in Boma strategy, we have low price, hybrid, differentiation, focus differentiation, risk high pricing, monopoly pricing, market lows, which are meant to use in Boma strategy. It was applied in position 4, differentiation. The company enhanced value through advanced features, e.g. Blue Cruise and free driving tech, which can drive by itself and can detect accidents and hold on the brake to itself without you pressing the brake. It was introduced in recent generation to avoid accidents, and it was used in position 2, low price, like I said, in Boma strategy. Every level model like the Ford EcoSport targets price sensitive market, Kroger 2024. Position 5, focus differentiation, Mustang, Match E, and Lincoln brand cartel to premium segment. Global reach operating in over 125 countries with 4.2 million vehicles sold globally in 2023. And it shows in position 3, hybrid strategy. In 2026, we will have much EVs, that means electronic vehicle, in time of 2026, and it's going to take over like manual and buying fuel. It will just need to we have to get more space of charging car like Tesla, which makes Tesla a very good car. Vehicle integration, strategy control over battery supply chain joint ventures, which I said in 2026, much car will be to be charging, and we will all need it by 2026, which Ford are doing. And I really appreciate that. And it all shows in Boma strategy. And the next slide will be explained by my fellow colleague.
Hi, this is Satvik Panuganti. I'm gonna tell you or discuss you about international context of Ford company. First of all, I would like to tell you that Ford Foundation global strategy is thorough, comprehensive of local market demands, which has a significant international presence with a history of global expansion dating back to the early 20th century. Ford established its first international manufacturing facilities in Canada in 1904, just after its foundation started in 1903. It rapidly expanded into Canada, Europe countries, Asia, South America, Africa, and Australia throughout the 1910s and 1920s. The global footprint continues today with the manufacturing operations and sales in numerous countries worldwide. Challenges it faced at the early stages are tariffs and geopolitical tensions, such as countries in US-China relations, semiconductor supply disruption, which occurred in 2021 as well. ESG policies such as EU Green Deal. The responses of making these challenges are localized EV production, which held in UK colony. It increased its international context after facing these challenges. Circular supply chain strategy. This helped Ford Motor Company to gain more context internationally, globally. The government incentives for EVs leveraged so that it can overcome the difficulties from the government sector as well. Uh, this helped Ford gain its global strategy, global context, to gain more business thing. And coming to the sustainability and adaptability of Ford company, ESG strategy, the net zero emission by 2025 is the biggest uh, thing which Ford company has introduced. It has a goal of reaching net zero emissions by 2050. EV only sales in Europe by 2030. These Ford has come with a good and adaptive nature, that they are going to sell only EVs in Europe by 2030. It might help Europe countries to gain more uh, more set of what do we say, this mm, pollution thing. It can Europe countries can overcome with the pollution things. And adaptability, transition the workforce of EV manufacturing, OTA, over the air updates, software driven vehicle upgrades. As we see some electric vehicles which can run without driverless cars. We can see, we are hearing about the news which is going to come in near future. Agile platforms to respond to global demand shifts. These are the sustainability and adaptability of Ford company as of now, and in the future as well. And next slide will be done by my friend.
Yeah. So, regarding our presentation and regarding the Ford, so we have some recommendations to the Ford, which it can be useful for their future and everything. So, first one, the scale EV infrastructure and after sales support. So, the scale of EV infrastructure and after sales support, it will be recommended to the Ford, and leverage AI and data for predictive maintenance and customer service. So, it was back in 2025. It was the recommendation which we bring from there, and the strengthen strategic partnership in Asia and Africa. So in Asia, there is a more Ford admirers are coming. So if you go in a partnership way, strategic partnership way, it will be helpful in Asia and Africa. So after lowering cost EVs in developing economies to widen market reach. So everywhere, if you lower the cost, it will be more people to gain, and focus on circular economy practices. So when you have the circular economy practice, so it will secure the long-term sustainability of the Ford. So these are the recommendations, so which will helpful to the Ford. So next slide, as I will conclude.
Yeah, as you all know, in the conclusion is something basically simple. In conclusion, committed to electrification, innovation, and global sustainability goals. Adapting through EVs software, that means electronic vehicle software and strategic global partnership, investing in ESG technology and emerging market expansion, which Fords are currently doing now. That's why we chose the topic. Thank you. And
Yeah.
Thank
the
you.
Yeah.
reference,
Next
yeah,
slide. Next slide.
is the reference.
So
Don't
these
need-
are the references we used for our presentation.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Thank
this was
you.
our presentation. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. बंद
Thank you.
करवा